Back everybody to the 5 p.m. update on Tropical Storm Debby. The Debby has been steadily strengthening during the day as it's moving over these incredibly warm waters of the eastern Gulf of Mexico, and additional strengthening is still anticipated, possibly bringing Debby to hurricane status before making landfall somewhere here in the Florida Big Bend and Florida Panhandle early tomorrow morning. So that is why this red area here is a hurricane warning. Please remember that hurricane warning means hurricane conditions are expected. So if you're in this red area here, you really need to be making that last push to get preparations done and completed before sun is down, and then stay put. Stay put the rest of the night. Don't be out and about within this area because driving conditions will be very, very difficult. Now, after it makes landfall here tomorrow over the Florida Big Bend, Florida Panhandle, it basically begins to slow down. And this is going to be the story of this storm, is this slow movement over the next several days. Why is that so important? Because it's going to sit over southeastern Georgia, right off the coast of South Carolina. And why is that so important? And this might be the most important thing we talk about in terms of impacts for this storm, because so many people are going to look at this storm as just a tropical storm, just a tropical storm. And that's going to be a huge mistake, because this really slow motion is just going to dump historic amounts of rainfall anywhere in this purple area. And if you've been following along, this purple area has been slowly expanding. So it's important that you stay tuned. The forecast is evolving. So basically anywhere along into the east of the storm track. So here, again, over northern Florida into southeastern Georgia. This is Savannah. Over eastern, southeastern South Carolina, this is Charleston, extending almost all the way up to Hilton Head. So if you're anywhere in this purple area, we're looking at the potential for historic rainfall. And it's so often people get confused with rainfall because it rains frequently, so people don't see rainfall as life-threatening. But if you get some of these rainfall amounts that we're predicting, potentially over 20 inches, you're talking about, catastrophic flooding. It'll be incredibly unsafe to move around. So what do? What actions do you take if you're in this swath of heavy rain? Go ahead and get your supplies now to stay at home for the next several days, meaning don't be venturing out driving in the roads, especially not at nighttime. Just get your supplies, get ready to stay home. The other thing, and this one's probably the most important, is listen to local officials. So local officials will tell you if an evacuation is necessary or what type of protective action that you need specific for your community. And I'm going to end with this. Please don't take the fact that this is just a tropical storm in this forecast area here lightly. I'm telling you, these heavy rains, historic rains, will make this storm feel like a major hurricane from an impacts perspective. So please, please, please take it seriously. We will be back tomorrow with updates at 11 and 5 p.m. And as always, you can follow the most up-to-date information at hurricanes.gov.